Look like these species, they spend the rest of the day right here lying down. It's a lot more easy for them when they move out. You can really go towards the waterhole, Gary waterhole or the Fusik waterhole. Hyena, if they're not lactating, it's very common for them to be in an area where they're a lot more comfortable. There's no much activity of other predators that they compete. If you look at, there's hardly no lines. So the hyena, they can really enjoy their own life in an open terrain life, or find in an area where it's quite a lot of thick, filled in a drainage line. You can really spend a day around the drainage line itself. We call this the game drive. Station 2PC on Hyena Road, stationary, Galapagos. Hyena, the species that really scavenge a lot of time, unless if it's an opportunity of wounded animal limping, show the weakness, hyena can really go for it and finish it. But most of the time they're very relaxed, lying down late afternoon like this. As soon as it gets dark around the area, they keep on moving, stop listening around. Being together like this, you may find that each individual must take his own route, trying to search around for leopards. For any kills that the leopard have or lions, if they kill something, they really can signal one another from the distance if it's a kill somewhere. Especially lonely hyena doesn't have an access of that kill. It will do the giggling and laughing, calling the rest of the family or line to come together and find the particular predators and move them off in order to take the meat away from them. Hyena is a strong animal. The book prefer this species is one of the most species that have a very strong jaws. If you look at the way they behave. 2-3 days back we spotted them around the kill where our prophet made a kill They kill a buffalo. We have seen briefly for a hyena come and really eaten the bones while they're still fresh. I was surprised because the bones are very strong. We found that the hyena, just one bite, it really broke the ribs. It doesn't process the bones, it just swallow them, eats them like that way. It's one of the species that really have a strong muscles on the jaws. And really, if they fight with the other species as far as lions, leopard, most of the time leopard avoid fighting with the hyena. Simply when the hyena comes, if the leopard has a meat, you can see hyena taking the meat up into the tree. If there's no chance, you try to see a leopard easily run away, go up into the tree, and let the hyena enjoy the kill. And the reason of the leopard doing so is because once the leopard gets injury, leopards are very solitary animal. There will be no one that will hunt for her or him for survival. That will cause him or her to die with the injury that the hyena will cause. It's not like lions because of operating fight. Lions can stand a chance and fight. Whether they have injury, few of them, if they're not having injury, they're able to hunt for them. Just getting independently from the Dan or from the youngster, is now starting to follow up the rest of the clan wherever they go. It might be over a year now It's very common for a hyena. Once it's getting over a year, 12 months up to 18 months, somewhere there, mainly 18 to 19 months, you tend to see them. They leave the den and start to do their own thing with the mother, following the mother. The mothers, you have to teach it how to survive for him out into the bush. Once you get up to 2.5 years, itself will be able to go his own route, finding his own kill, or finding, scavenging from other species that might be hunting around in the same space of the hyena. Beautiful species. If we look at the color of the mother and the youngster, they're slightly different. The mother is more like brownish in color, and also more spots are a little bit dark brown, black in color, while the youngster are a little bit more palish and having those black spots on the body, which is not that much brown as the mother has on the coat itself. It's very amazing how the hyena operate. Most of people, they like it, especially the women. The male hyena is the one, is the dominant. This male hyena here, she's a dominant. She's dominating the male. And male have to submit from the female. So a female being out here, there's no fear for a male, unless for the other female, if they come here from different clan, then it would be a fight. But she's really not that. She's always in a territory where the rest of the clans are operating. She won't have problem at all. They operate same as other species do, like lions, leopard, because they are territorial species. Hyena also territorial species. It's very amazing. We all know that the hyena is a cat family. I didn't know even from myself. I didn't know from the beginning. I didn't guarantee that because of people who said this tomorrow will change. But hyena is a cat family, which it's really cousins of mongoose. If you look at the civet and all the mongoose, it's really hyena derived from that family. But this one is really a cat family. It's not a dark black family. But if you look at the